It's impressive what a good breakfast can do to you. What's going on, Crow fam? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about only two topics, and that's it. One, in less than 24 hours, we have a lot of volatility and huge news, and I want to tell you what are my thoughts on how it's going to impact CRONOS crypto.com price. The second is, you remember a couple days ago, I believe it was Saturday or Sunday, when CRONOS was, going from 5 cents, flat 5 cents, all the way to 0.55. I was looking at the volume and I found something that it is so obvious that we need that Binance listing, right? But I found something. Guess how many exchanges on the top 10 only CEXs are listed on Binance? Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what I found. Wow, I wonder why they still have that one. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome. What's going to happen in the next 24 hours is going to be big. Before even starting, here's the price of CRO right now. Are we where we want to be? Absolutely not, right? But it's not crashing back to 4 cents at the time of this video. That's a win. Guys, Consumer Price Index. For everybody who wants to know that, well, let me tell you the full story. We are at 4.9 general CPI and 5.5 core CPI. The core CPI has been the same for the last 4 months, and the normal CPI has been going down. The Federal Reserve, FOMC, and Jerome Powell, they're not going to pause hike rates until they see core going down, regardless of what the normal CPI is doing. What's expected to be received tomorrow, Tuesday, is 4.1, 4.2, according to experts. Right now, it's 4.9. Everybody agrees that it's going to be less, right? But what matters is the core. If tomorrow, you're right, we're going to be talking about it. I'm pretty excited. It's happening this week. If tomorrow we have 4.3, normal CPI 4.2 or less, but the core comes out at 5.2, 5.1, that is amazing. Those are good news. Because if core comes at 5.5, 5.4, realistically speaking, not much is going on, right? So that is huge. Also, we have the GDP report at the end of the month to close. So there's a bunch of different metrics that are going to impact the price. Now, when it comes to CRONOS, what we want to do is get out of the at this 0.50 price as far as possible. And right now we're seeing how they rise and then it starts to sell off a little bit on the right now, which that's pretty much what we talked the last 2 days. Could be a dead cat bounce. What does that mean? Well, it means that it drops, it pumps, and it keeps falling to 3 cents. And some of you, fam, who are watching, you want so bad that 2, 3, even 1 cent CRONOS, and I get it. We're all greedy for cheaper prices. I know some of us, we've been DCA and I'm buying more CRO to achieve 1 million, 500,000, 100,000, 10,000, depending what your budget is. Kudos to you, right? You and I know that this token is going to have a long-lasting effect, and it perfectly matches what my second topic is, which is the listing, right, on Binance. And I'm going to go into that very, very soon. But the point is, right now, it's all about Bitcoin. It's all about Ethereum, Shiba Inu, XRP. There are many news that are ahead, right? I know XRP, there's, a couple of good news tomorrow as well with some emails. Finally seeing if, the case is going to be over. We know Ripple has to win, and then the SEC will lose. And that's going to be the beginning of the end of Gary Gensler SEC leadership. That'll be amazing. So as you can tell, everybody has their eyes open to the metrics, economic macro from the Fed. And we'll be hopefully live, talking about what Jerome Powell has an idea. Do I think we're going to be finally pausing the federal funds rate? I don't think so yet. It all starts with a really positive core CPI. All right. So that's one that all CRONOS fam, right now there's a bunch of volatility and it can either pump, dump. I think I'm more inclining to the pump, since why should we dump, right? We're already down because of the lawsuit. typically speaking, when we were talking about the FOMC meetings, the price of Bitcoin used to rally as well with that because inflation is going down. So hopefully the prices rally and then altcoins do that as well. I think we're gonna be very good. It seems that we're gonna be very good with inflation. Good. Now, when it comes to the listings, here's really what I first wanted to touch this conversation, and we've been talking for a while in the last month and years about Binance listing CRONOS, but guess what, a couple days ago, as you saw that chart, CRONOS was running a little bit, not by a lot, but running, coming back from the bottom, and I was like, okay, why in the world Matic, Cardano, Cosmos, and other ones have hundreds of millions of dollars in volume? You know what was our volume? You have an idea what the volume was for CRONOS? Less than 15 million, less than 10 million sometimes. We were at the bottom. It was insane how low the volume was for the percentage gain. You see what I'm saying? There's not many people trading CRONOS. That's just a fact based on the volume, guys. It's low. So how in the world and why are we like that? Well, I've checked, and all of those top cryptos that we were rallying 2 days ago, Saturday, they're all on Binance except for CRONOS. Matic, Cardano, Cosmos, and other ones were doing really well on Binance. Binance listing, when you are on Binance, you really are exposed to the liquidity that's huge, and it helps a lot to drive sales and sometimes to drive, the capitulation because people sell. Then I came to an idea. Well, let me see, as of right now, an updated view, an updated report. How many tokens out of the 10 exchanges, top 10 exchanges? So if you come here, right, I'm gonna go coin market cap, and then from here you do filters, and then category, and then you select CEXs. So these are 1 through 10. How many you think are on Binance? Well, obviously BNB, right? But I come to find out that FTX is on Binance and Woo Network is on Binance. The rest are not. CRONOS is not. Huobi is not, OKX is not, Gate token is not, Mex Global is not, Leo is not, KuCoin is not, Gemini is not, and CryptoNext, which is the number 10, is not. So only 2 out of 10 are on Binance, and FTX, that's crashed and destroyed, still on Binance. What does that mean? That the tokens that the exchange tokens are doing their best to get liquidity. But if you look at this, the volume of all these tokens cannot come anywhere close to what Binance has of almost $1 billion. I mean, the closest one is probably, let's go ahead and see, the closest one is Huobi with $19-20 million. CRONOS, 6 million, nothing. Right? Like most of the tokens, but BNB. So this might be another idea, another strategy for Binance, right? Not to levitate, grow, and help competitor tokens, because they know once you list it on Binance Global, you're going to add a lot of purchases, and people might want to swap to another exchange token. As of right now, Binance is the leader, and whoever lists on Binance might not have a Coinbase pump, because Coinbase, it's the leader on those pumps, but it will have a lot of volume, and that helps drive more the traffic and the views and the conversation. There you guys have it, guys. 2 updates, 2 topics that I think are, what I'm thinking right now. And I just wanted to let my entire CRONOS fam know of what's going to come in less than 24 hours and why CRONOS has this low volume. Crypto.com and Coinbase are not enough to drive to multiple millions. See you next time, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.